What is OPT, Native American meditation? I started practicing breathwork and meditation in 2011, and I just practiced it in my own free time. No one really knew I was into the meditation, into the breathwork. And 2018, I was approached by a golfer that was on the PGA Tour at the time, and he had asked me, "Hey man, I'm always seeing you meditate. I'm always seeing you do breath work. Can you teach me?" And I was like, "Yeah, yes, sure." Like I didn't know people wanted to learn meditation. So we worked together for a few weeks, and after working with him, I was like, I don't know, I didn't know people wanted to learn. So I was like, if he wants to learn and he's one of the best golfers in the world, I wonder if other people would want to learn. So I made an advertisement and I had 30 people show up to my first meditation class. And everyone was like, "What the heck? Like, I didn't know you taught meditation. That was awesome, this, that, or whatever." And I was like, I've been practicing this since 2011. I just didn't know people wanted to learn meditation and breath work. So then as I started teaching more and more and more, people kept asking me, like, what's the style of meditation? What kind of meditation do you teach? And for the longest of time, I was like, I don't know. I teach what I know. I teach what's changed my life. And then people kept coming back and saying, I don't know what kind of meditation this is, because I've been to meditation classes. They don't talk about these things. They don't do these types of practices. Like, where did you learn this? And I just kept, for the past 3-4 years, thinking about, I don't know what to call this. I don't really know. And in meditation and through my own personal practices, I was like, oh, this is Native American meditation. And what I mean by that is, all I'm doing is taking the teachings. Not all cultures or traditions share the same philosophy. So I'm only speaking for myself as a Native American. These are the things that I've learned. These are the things that have changed my life. These are the things that I do daily. And I'm just sharing that. But the difference is, when it comes to Native American teachings and traditions, it's all around stillness, silence, breath, and storytelling. And when you combine all of that, it's really about teaching people how to think, live, and act with intention. It's about the ability to slow down. And as I have continued to teach, the more I realize that is what I'm sharing, is Native American teachings that changed my life, stories from my life, whether it's failures, things that I've overcome in my life. All I'm doing is sharing what I've learned, and these are the tools and these are the practices. And this is why I call it meditation, meaning I'm taking you inward to ask yourself questions around why you think a certain way, why you have a certain perspective, why you act a certain way, and asking yourself to create room for a new perspective. How I facilitate that is through stillness, silence, breathwork, storytelling, and sound, music, flute, juzang, chimes, the waida, drums, bells, sound bowls, rain sticks, harmonica. Depending on the class, depending on what it is that I'm sharing or teaching about, will determine what instrument I use for that day. Singing only. And a lot of times that I began to teach, I've seen the cultural connections to other types of meditation, where it's, oh, this type of meditation calls it this, but this is what we call it in Native American tradition. Oh, this style calls it this, but oh, that's what we call it in Native American tradition. And so that is OPT, Native American meditation. Stillness, silence, breath, storytelling, and how to think, act, and live with intention.